We're facing a looming economic storm, and it's not a distant threat, it's at our doorstep. Let's dive straight into the eye of this storm and understand the turbulence that lies ahead. You see, our real estate market, the very foundation of many people's financial security, is showing signs of strain. And it's not just about housing, it's a domino effect that could rock the entire economy. Our journey begins with a stark reality: some real estate markets are starting to crumble. This revelation isn't conjured from thin air, it's grounded in data and hands-on research. I'm not one to sit behind a desk and crunch numbers. I hit the streets, visit open houses, and talk to real estate experts. It's a ground-level understanding that tells me the tale. For instance, take Boise and Austin, two markets I identified recently. They've hit a wall. Properties aren't selling like they used to, and prices are getting wobbly. But this isn't just about these two cities, it's a trend that's spreading, an inflection point you need to be aware of. So, what's the deal? It boils down to one critical metric: the inventory-to-population ratio. Imagine dividing the number of homes available for sale by the total population. This ratio reveals the balance between housing supply and demand. And when we crunch the numbers, we find some startling results. In bubbly markets like Miami, Palm Springs, Palm Desert, and others, this ratio is soaring. These were the hotspots during the pandemic, but now they're facing an Airbnb bubble burst. People who once thrived on Airbnb income are now stuck with negative cash flows or properties they can't sell. On the flip side, you've got places like California, San Diego, Los Angeles, Ventura, San Francisco, where this ratio is at its lowest. It's the telltale sign of markets where people aren't desperately fighting over listings anymore. But here's the kicker: these markets are seeing a reversion. Remember those who fled the high costs of California for places like Florida and Texas during the pandemic? Well, now some are having second thoughts. The lure of lower taxes and cheaper living isn't as enticing when the pandemic restrictions ease. The pendulum swings back. Now, let's talk about predictions, specifically soft landings. Historically, when experts start talking about soft landings, recessions tend to follow suit. It's a recurring pattern that we'd be foolish to ignore. Soft landing forecasts preceded the dot-com-era recession, the 2007 housing market crash, and more. It's like a prelude to economic turmoil. Real estate giants like Lennar are already feeling the heat in markets like Boise and Austin. They're adjusting their strategies to navigate these troubled waters. This isn't speculation, it's happening right now. So, what's the bottom line for you, the average person in the midst of this economic tempest? Here's some practical advice. First and foremost, hold on to your job like it's a lifeline, because in times like these, it might be. The job market is getting tougher by the day. Second, explore opportunities to increase your income. Maybe it's time for a side hustle, like offering 3D scanning services for real estate. It's a booming field, and you can set your price. Third, be patient when it comes to real estate investments. Don't rush into what looks like a good deal because appearances can be deceiving. Analyze the market thoroughly, consider those ratios we discussed, and make informed decisions. But the path ahead isn't all doom and gloom. This could be an opportunity for those willing to take calculated risks. When others are fearful, that's often the time to buy. Just make sure you've done your homework. In the grand scheme of things, predicting the economy is like reading tea leaves. We've seen a cycle of soft landing predictions preceding recessions, but we can't say for sure if it'll be the same this time. One thing is certain, though: we need to be vigilant, adaptable, and prepared. So, there you have it, a glimpse into the storm brewing in our economy. It's not a call for panic, it's a call for awareness and action. Keep your job, explore opportunities, be patient in your investments, and stay informed. If you found this information valuable, do us a favor and hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more insights, and share this video with friends and family. Together, we can weather this economic storm. Like and subscribe to our channel now.
Before you go, help us by smashing that YouTube like button. And subscribe to this channel, so you won't miss any of our videos. This shows YouTube algorithm that you value our information. And it helps us spread the message. Sharing is caring.